everybody, welcome back to StarGirl Beauty channel. At our channel, we share our passion for makeup and we want to focus more on skincare. Anyway, today we're not talking about skincare. Now, I mentioned to you guys about that every year in January, every brand comes out with their new stuff, particularly foundation. Almost every brand has a new foundation. Today, I want to look at Milani. I know a lot of us love the brand Milani. Now, this is very interesting. This really looks like a cell phone to me because it's very, very square. Look at the bottle. Even though it's very thick, but it's very square. And then the name is Screen Queen. This is called Screen Queen Foundation. That they claim that they were using this blue light technology. Somehow it prevents us from being damaged because nowadays everybody uses our cell phone. We stay on our cell phone for so long. Be the queen of your cell phone screen, literally. So I want to apply on the camera once again with you guys. Before I came on the camera, I already applied. Again, I try to use up some of my Korean stuff there. I used the J1 Hana cream today again. Like this is a Korean brand. Look, but this is very, very interesting. The cream is a little balls inside, so each time you just pick one little ball up and then that's moisturized enough for your whole face. I also use the Milk makeup. This is a cooling water on my under eye. And then I also use a primer, which is also J1, is a gently pack. Now let's see. Okay, it comes with a plum. That's very good. Let me just apply it now. Let's see. Pumping, I guess. Pumping. Alright, so I finally get it to have something come up that much. Alright, so let's see. Would it be too much for me? Whoa, this shade. Now, I do read some of the review that people are really not too impressed with the naming, the shade numbering system, because they were saying that normally they do this, normally the makeup they buy this number, but this time they buy this is like way too dark or way too, it's like off 3 to 4 shades off when they use this number system. But this is 130. Let's see. Alright, so I think I can use a little bit more. Actually, this is like a little bit less than 2 pump that I pump out. Is it a natural finish? Yeah, I think it's natural finish. Not to do, but I feel that the coverage is really not that great. I can still see a lot of things. My nose, no matter how much foundation I put on, it's still kind of red on the top here. Yeah, I really feel like the coverage is really not that great. Alright, so I think that's it. I'm not going to put any more on, otherwise it will be like completely cakey. Alright, so I am back with, I let the foundation set for 5 minutes or so. I put on a little bit concealer under my eye over there. So basically that's it. I don't know. It's just not as pretty after I put everything on. I don't know which part is not fitting for me. I have no idea. But anyway, let's go through some of the details about this foundation. This is a Milani Screen Queen foundation. The price is at the range between $11.99 to $13.99. If you go to CVS or Ulta, it's probably going to be $13.99. In terms of packaging, there is no box and just like that. Now, I actually do like the packaging. The bottle I like because it's very, even though it's like I said, it's thicker, but again, it's very square. So, you know, it's very easy to tuck in with all my other stuff, right? So I do like the packaging, even though it's like, and then look at the case. It is a glass jar. It is heavy. It's not plastic. It's glass, right? And then with a frosty cap that I really like. I think it's quite really quite luxury looking, if you ask me, the bottle. So that's the cap, and then you take it out. It is a pump. Like I said, very standard now. A lot of companies just now use pump for your foundation. But yeah, I like it. And then Milani, the brand, is like in gold letter right up in the front. You can see exactly everything in the top. Sometimes when you buy makeup, you have to like look around. Where is the shade? What's the name? Like look around. In this case, you don't have to look. Everything is right on the top, in the front. Easy. Forgot to test the scent previously when I pump it out. So it's okay. All right, no. Not really, just a very, very light scented when I first pump it out, like just a foundation scent. It's not pleasant, smell good kind of thing, but then it fades away, nothing. And when you apply it on your face and now it is sitting, trying to set itself, you don't smell anything. And then something is very good is that the shade range is very good. There are 45 shades to choose from. But like I mentioned in the beginning, I read some of the reviews that people are not happy about the shade, is that the shade number system is kind of messed up. So if they pick something, it's kind of like between 3 to 4 shades that are off, whether it's too dark or it's too light. In my case, I pick 130 warm linen. I look at this bottle, I feel that it's very light, but when I apply it, it's not as bad. Even though it's maybe a tad lighter than my neck needs to be, I think I can get away with it after I use blush. Maybe I can bronze it up if it is a little bit too light. But for me, 130, I think I don't have any complaint about it. And as you can see, right now I was using my technique, my beauty blender kind of sponge, but it's actually a very liquidy, it's a liquidy foundation. If you are going to use your hand, you might be able to get away with it, even if you have to use your clean fingers, clean hand, or if you have to make it with your BB cream like I always do. I usually give a little bit foundation to mix it with my BB CC cream when I want a little bit more coverage. Then I just like spread them around with my hand, and I think that would not cause you too much trouble. Now it's not sticky on my face, which means that it will set by itself already before you even apply any powder. Now it's after more than 5 minutes now ever since I apply it, and I don't see any oxidation, and it says in the product detail that it will not have any ashy my pores. I can still see it, the lines, you know, I mean, so yeah, I feel that it is really not. And then here, yeah, I see some lines. Kind of, it's not melting into my skin and then it becomes my second skin. There's nothing like that. All right, so but I don't see any accumulation or separation. It's just not sinking in. It's just not melting it into my face, you know, collaborating with my face for some reason. Does it transfer? It's not moving around so far. Well, of course, this is just the first impression, right? All right, so far, okay, there is no transfer, nothing. I put quite a lot on, and nothing comes out on my napkins. That's good. I think it is comfortable. The wear feel so far, I don't feel anything that once it sets, it's not sticky on my face, and I don't feel like a heavy something dragging on my face or anything. All right, so the wearing feel, the wearing test, it's passed. It's comfortable. Yeah, nothing bad, no smell, no ashy looking. And then I think if you have like dehydrated dry skin, I don't think you'll be very happy to too happy with this foundation yet because I can see my lines over here. If you go to Ulta, you'll find, look at them, there is the review are pretty good too, 4 out of 5 stars. Even though I said that their shade system kind of messy, people are not happy with that, and then people are not happy with them when they have mature skin, and then I think I must agree with that. I think I need something that's a little bit more hydrating for mature skin. Yeah. Now let me read you their claim. This foundation, Milani, their claim is like, break up with blue light. You are on your cell phone 24/7, and Milani is not mad at you, but your skin might be mad at you because the blue light coming from our devices could be doing some serious damage to our skin. Level up your skin's digital defense with this Screen Queen foundation, created to give you a woke up like this effortless, perfected skin, and this beautiful. Do I look like I would wake up look like this natural look? Sorry. I don't even think this is a medium coverage, and I don't think this is that buildable. At least in my case, it's not that beautiful for me. Look how much I already put on, and I don't want to put on a third layer to build it up, right? So unfortunately, I don't agree with that wake up look like this effortless, perfect skin look, and I don't agree with the beautiful part, and I really don't think it is a medium coverage. And then it blends seamlessly and blurs imperfection for an even luminous natural skin finish. Okay, it is very blendable, easy to blend. I don't have any problem blending out with my sponge just now. You might have to have a pretty good skin without a tiny little bit imperfection in order for it to all covering it. Does it blur imperfection? No, I still see a lot of imperfections on my face. Yep. Unfortunately, but yeah, natural skin finish, maybe because it's so light, so that's why it looks very natural, because I don't really feel like I have any foundation on my face, like I am wearing foundation, maybe. But mainly the thing is that it says that this foundation is made with digital blue light filter technology. It says it is first of its kind formula. It helps to fight the signs of digital damage. Now, who can tell that? I don't know. How can you tell whether the foundation is fighting with your blue light damage with your phone or your TV, whatever? So it's claiming that if you keep using it, it will also fight with your dullness, discoloration, and hyperpigmentation like a skincare product. That's just what it says. But the benefits, it says that it is weightless. Okay, I agree with that. It is weightless. It's very lightweight formula, and I think it does even out skin tone. But I have problematic skin. I'm 50 years old. I have mature skin, so I don't feel that it gives me that great even canvas face before I go to put on my colors. All right, so after all this time, let's take another look. I still think that the coverage is not up to my standard. It's beginning to be a little bit patchy over here in this short time. It is not a perfect looking foundation on my face. I don't want to put too much on. Yeah, and I feel that it is not sinking in. And even though I already used this is a good primer, by the way. This is a dramatic firming skin and improved elasticity and pore smoothing J1 primer. Normally, this primer is good enough for me to grab onto the foundation and look smooth. Yeah, and then I still see a lot of fine lines. Yeah, if I do that, and I have a lot of fine lines here. Yeah, so even though it is not exaggerating it, but it's not covering much, really not covering much. Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of dry too. After it dries down, yeah, it's kind of dry. That's why I have these lines that are already coming out, particularly around my nose. Yeah, so unfortunately, I really don't think this foundation it's designed for me. Okay, so that's my first impression for this foundation. Like I always said, when it comes to makeup or skincare, is very, very subjective because everybody's skin is very, very different and our preference is very different. So even though I am not impressed and I won't rate it 4 star, maybe in my situation, maybe 3.8 star only, but not to say that this is a bad product. Maybe when you try it, you don't have my problem and that it will work for you. So I hope you find this video informative and that it is helpful. So good luck at finding this foundation, and I really, really hope, even though it doesn't work for me that much, I hope it will work for you. But in any case, if you did, leave a comments down below and let us know what do you feel about this foundation so that we can get a little bit more different people's opinions, not just from me. All right, so thank you so much for watching once again, and thank you so much for being part of this awesome beauty community. And don't forget to be the star of the show, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.